Due on sale clause. Most deeds of trust include a provision called a due on sale clause. The deed of trust is the document which secures the loan which a buyer may obtain to finance the purchase of a property. A due on sale clause requires that a borrower pay off the loan before selling the property. The clause may become important if the seller decides to sell a property using seller financing. When a seller sells a property using seller financing, the seller acts as the lender for the new buyer. If the seller already has a loan on the property, the loan typically remains in place. The new loan from the seller to the buyer wraps around the loan already on the property owned by the seller. If a seller sells a property using seller financing and leaves the underlying mortgage in place, this could cause problems for the new buyer in the future. If the seller's lender finds out the seller has sold the property, the lender has the right under the due on sale clause to call the loan due and payable. If the lender exercises their rights under the due on sale clause, the loan must be paid off, or the lender has the right to foreclose the loan by selling the property at a trustee's sale. The new buyer has no right to stop the sale, since the underlying mortgage has priority. Obviously, this is a problem for the new buyer. Whenever an agent is involved in a transaction which includes seller financing and an underlying loan which may include a due on sale clause, the agent licensee must disclose in writing to the buyer and seller that the underlying mortgage may include a due on sale clause. The licensee must also disclose the possible ramifications of the due on sale clause. Please note, the licensee's role in the analysis of the due on sale clause should end with the disclosures we just mentioned. The licensee should not review the loan documents or determine whether or not a due on sale clause exists. To do so would be beyond the scope of representation for a licensee.